MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 now of the American League Championship Series between the Seattle Mariners and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2023 Detroit Tigers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Danny, who stands out to you?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Franklin Perez is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So striding forward now, Brandon Bishop. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The center fielder, number 5.
First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bo Bichette waits on deck. The payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1. Bichette tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better. But that's the book on him at this point. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Count even at 2-2. Bishop on at first, nobody out. This is popped up. Paradis is there. One down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Hill giving chase. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Well, that was certainly a tough play and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball well outside.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
2 out with the man at first. Runner goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
2-2. Here it is. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. Two runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. His first homer so far in the series, and the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting fifth.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, one run feels like 3 or 4.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Perez has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A runner on first with 2 away. Takes this the other way to right. Green is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners get a couple in the inning on the 2-run home run. Home half of the first coming up at Comerica Park. It's now 2-0 Seattle. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not. All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers leadoff hitter.
1 strike, the count.
Line to the right side. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Into the box now, number 50. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. One out, nobody on. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
And with 2 gone now, let's take a look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree. And as you can see, it's all over in the senior circuit as the winner of our series here will square off against the LA Dodgers in the World Series. And there are certainly plenty of storylines there. Digging in, Seamus Nunez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
No balls and 1 strike. Hard hit at third. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Mariners are on top 2-0.
Leading off for Seattle, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
First pitch on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Two and 1.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hill has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Striding in, Julio Rodriguez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll lay off fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Hill will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, number 39.
In now, Long. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Driven nicely into the gap. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Brandon Bishop, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this, this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for Seattle. They're up 2-0. leading off the inning, Josh Jung, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The windup and the 0-1. Smoke toward third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Riley Green.
At the plate, Riley Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. One out, nobody on. The 1-2. Misses, ball two. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter. Hit hard on the ground to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Rogers playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Cabrera is off at first with 2 away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mariners manager to discuss his thoughts on Seattle's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Paradis right there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First delivery to him on the way. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hill has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run. But listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Bell, a native Texan. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now, Isaac Paredes. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Isaac Paredes.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses above the zone for a ball. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2.
2-2.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Max Schwartz. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the center fielder, Derek Hill.
Striding in once again, Derek Hill. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitch is fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. To his left, Bichette. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in, Trey Mancini, who drew a base on balls his first time up.
Trey Mancini.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
So 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. Too high, ball 3. Three-two pitch. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Santana.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. As he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think he got a shot to stay inside that one.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. To his left, Jung. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder, number 20, Julio Rodriguez.
Coming to the plate now, Julio Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set, and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
2 balls and a strike now. Santana stands at second with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Green, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, number 50 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And the count will be full. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Navarez. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers.
Now at the plate, Seamus Nunez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
Nope, foul ball.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Josh Jung. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping up now, Long. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
The second baseman, number 39.
First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. This one's down to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
The center fielder, number 5, Brandon Bishop.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Brandon Bishop. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Drilled to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
I know you're standing on the mound and you got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
1-2 the count to the Mariners shortstop.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mariners are down in order. They're up 2-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The Tigers, the right fielder, Riley Green.
Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitters on base.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Green gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Three and 0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Into the box, Jake Rogers, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Now at the plate, Isaac Paradis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. In now, Max Schwartz, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here it comes, 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. Hard on the ground towards short. And that is through into left field. A base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready for another shot now, Derek Hill, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Outside, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The set and the 2-1. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Zach Reininger takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 26, Zach Reininger.
So digging in now, Chris Bryant. No hits to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Fastball called for strike two.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Josh Bell will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell. Reininger, a native Texan. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and they can't run it down.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. Green ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell, his 2nd of the game, and it gives the Mariners a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Next for Seattle, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Trey Mancini.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out.